Welcome to your monthly focus for April 2020. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you so much for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I truly do send it right back to you. So, collectively, let's just look really fast before we get into your own personal reading of your sign. April is the fourth month, so it is the four energy. And 2020, we know, is the yearly energy of four as well. So we are being asked to look at, if we're looking at the four energy on its own, we're looking at stability, building structure, building balance, having a practicality about things, a realist approach, perhaps. If you go 4 plus 4, it's an 8, and it's about learning how to walk with a sense of integrity, that people trust you unconditionally, that it goes both ways, and learning how to bring this into relationships, one-on-ones, communities, families. If you look at the 4 and 4 together as the 44, and I don't really think it counts in numerology, but the 44 would bring in opportunity, absolutely, but we would be reevaluating a lot of things. So that is, in a nutshell, the numerology for April 2020. Until we I was going to say until we meet again, but we're going to meet again in about 2 seconds because here comes your video. Welcome, Pisces. Let's get right to the cards, shall we? You know, so often I feel like I've done you a dishonor by being the last video, because by that time, I've been doing videos for a while and you get drained, right? So I always felt I did somewhat of an injustice to you. And so breaking it up like this, though, I just feel like I'm getting warmed up. So I think hopefully this one will make up for some of the past ones where I felt I let you down. Our first card. Oh, look at that. Temperance comes out as our very first card. It's about balance. This month is about finding the true balance in your life. It could be relationships versus work. It could be play versus discipline. It could be play versus work. It could be, so many different parts of your life. It could be your regular routine and what you do with that routine. Does it allow you time, energy, or resources in some way? Where do you, where do you really find your true stability, your true stability, that feeling of security? What is the magic formula for your life? And temperance is always about having more by having less. So it's not necessarily bringing things into our life. It could be releasing things in our life as well. Now we have the King of Wands. He hasn't shown up yet. Usually you have like a couple of cards that have come up over and over and over and over and over again, and it seems to be the general theme. But for this month, everybody's reading is a whole different array of cards. So, King of Wands. So the experiences will be very unique to ourselves. So make sure that you're watching your sun, your moon, and your rising signs to get like a free personal reading kind of reading, a focus for this month. This month is so important. I've learned that through doing all the signs. King of Wands. King of Wands just wants to get doing. King of Wands just wants to start talking the talk, walking the walk, learning, growing through educating themselves. So the word is very important to you this month. Ask questions. Listen to the answers. Seek out some kind of knowledge, wisdom that you need to obtain in order to really go forward. So the more that you can delve into the things that will move you forward, that will set you into the right position. This is a beautiful month to do it in. And with COVID-19, a lot of us are sitting at home, so take something up or do something. Maybe you find some yoga, free yoga on YouTube or something that you could do every morning, or maybe there's a meditation that you want to do every day, or maybe there's time now to do a gratitude journal or just a journal in general. Because this is a king that once he's ready, he's off to the races. So a lot of your primal power starts to get activated this month for you to really go forward, to be leaving a blaze in your trail. Seven of Swords. Yeah. Maybe it's time to tear down those walls. Maybe it's time to understand why you didn't fit into that group of people, or held back in that relationship, or, it's kind of a time when you're looking at what you truly want in you're holding many swords, so group experiences, one-on-one experiences. The people you need to walk away from. It's almost like there's this you're preparing yourself. This is a time of preparation for you. This is a time for you to make sure that you are going forward with the right people, with the right situations, with the right atmospheres, with the right environments for you personally. And you kind of come into this, and now, it's more blending towards really finding that true balance in your life. Okay, so it's the experiences, you've walked a lot of this already, so now it's time to understand how to blend the things that you've learned within relationships, within the experiences of what you want to surround you in life, whether that's a person or time or energy or some kind of abundance, finances, wealth, material items. And now it's time to find that balance. And so, but there's a lot of energy here so far to educating yourself, to starting to prepare yourself for the new adventure. And I don't think there's even a deciding factor this month in what that new adventure is going to be by the looks of the cards. We have the Judgment card, so there is a decision. Definitely a decision with Judgment sitting at the top of the table here for you. Judgment is getting off the fence. Judgment is standing in your truth, that you've been preparing for this moment. So it's time to reap the rewards. Maybe by the unique person you are, or your talents or your abilities, to really shine in the way that you would want to shine, the way that you've been holding yourself back. So there could be some healing involved here as well. This is reaping the rewards of the person you have become, the things that you do, the person you are. It's also a time when it shows us our flaws, where we haven't been as giving, where we kind of put that wall up. And it was very intentional in doing it. And why did we do that? And sometimes it was very beneficial to do that wall. Other times, not so much. So we learned something a little bit about ourselves. We learn a little bit more about our primal power and how to use that energy to go forward in the path we want. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to start raising the bar on yourself. Something severe here. You're going to expect more out of who you are and what you give to your passions, your dreams, your desires. There's so much energy here about how we're letting go in some ways, but we're also creating into some very new territories. And so for you, you're starting to see just how wonderful, how beautiful, how deserving that you truly are. How magical you truly are. The talent, the ability, just the unique you. And you're raising the bar on what you expected for your reality. That you're going to be demanding more, and rightfully so. You're going to see what things have true value in your life, and you're going to say, this is what I'm truly striving for. This. And there's going to be a desire, a want. There's a great confidence in who you are when it comes to work, career, building your abundance. This card is here to say the storm is past, that it's time to get working. It's time to roll up your sleeves and get to work on what you want to bring into your life. So it's about coming through the other side of the storm. It's about seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And it's starting to act upon that small little pin dot of light. And what we want to step into, and what we want to grow, and how we want to create our abundance going forward. And we know we've got what it takes. 10 of Wands. Now, when it comes to relationships, this is a month where you're going to find that some relationships just strain you, just weigh you down, just burden you somehow. They zap you of your energy, or they don't allow you to stand in your truth or reveal your true value in some way. They stifle you in some way. So they in many ways make your steps laborious, hard, struggle. They feed things into your subconscious that you replay over and over and over again, even when you don't realize you're doing it. And then there's these fabulous, marvelous, beautiful relationships. And those relationships call for nurturing and compassion and care. And you'll gladly carry the burden of those relationships along on your path. So very much like the ones that we have, some have great growth, others are deadwood. And so we may be looking at our relationships of which relationships really have a stability, a security, a foundation, a strength, a trust. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles in meditation, in prayer, times of prayer, in sitting in quiet contemplation. Please look at what you're focusing on, how you want to bring intent into a certain area of your life. So almost, I would say mantras would be just a wonderful thing for you to do. Do a mantra first thing in the morning. And just repeat as you breathe in and out your mantra for just a couple of minutes. And really get that mantra of yours flowing through your bloodstream, boiling, get the fire going for who you want to become, of what you want to step into, of what you want to create, of what you want to manifest. This is a very potent time for you. And using meditation, using prayer, using just some deep breathing exercises alone will help you. A mantra, absolutely. Okay? Just do it for, just do it for April and tell me what becomes of it, because I would be very curious to know. I might even try it, but for you, the more you do it, the more the red carpet is rolled out for you. So it builds the expectation that It is your reality now. That you're already there. So it's once again, it's tapping into, I see the moon, it's tapping into that primal power of yours, that unique you, and allowing yourself to dream of the freedom, the liberation, that you want in your life, but also the balance and security that you want in your life. And maybe that's where temperance truly is, of finding the balance between those two very things. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Ten of Pentacles, our final card here. This is the Yes card. This is saying if you want it, if you believe it, if you work hard towards it, it's yours. Now, Ten of Pentacles, I love the way the artist does this, because you really have to focus in order to find those 10 Pentacles. So remember the focus, right? The Seven of Pentacles coming out about the focus. Where are you focusing? Get that mantra going each and every day of something that you need to walk into or be present to or want present in your day going forward. There's this magical sense to it all. So it's truly the balance of who we can become, of what we do deserve, over what we have been settling for, thinking that we deserved, subconsciously. And it's raising that subconscious, it's bringing it to the conscious, it's raising the bar on yourself. It's finding out who supports you in your world. It's time to realize that the storm is past, and it's time to start creating your tomorrow today. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.